welcome in everyone. Today we're going to be going over every single release date year and the change that occurred on the equator marking of the Titleist ProV1 and ProV1X. I've noticed a couple of you guys have asked, how do you tell the year of the golf balls? And as it is fairly difficult to actually get a solid answer by just Googling it yourself, I decided to make a one-step solution right here for you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, we're going to start off here with the 2025 ProV1, which you guys may be the most familiar with. This one is kind of a long filled-in rectangle with a small little triangular arrow at the bottom. And this one is very similar to the 2023 ProV1. Right here I've got them side by side. The 2023 ProV1 is a slight difference from the 2025 ProV1. It's just hollow in the rectangular section with the same filled in arrow at the bottom and top. And those are your 2023 and 2025 ProV1s right there. Then we'll go over the 2021 Titleist ProV1. This one does not really have a counterpart. It was just a 2-year equator marking. There was not a filled in version. This was the only release of this design for the equator marking. It is a 2 parallel lines extending off the ProV1 lettering with the little arrow at the end, similar to the 2023, but it has the 2 little lines extending off that rectangular piece at the top and bottom. Now we move on to the 2019 Titleist ProV1 right here. This one similar to the 2017 back there in the background. And this one is a gray, not quite as dark, filled in, extended, very skinny arrow. And the 2017 ProV1 was very similar to this, except it was just filled in with a completely black arrow there, not gray like the 2019. And there's your 2017 and 2019 side by side. Next we've got your 2015 Titleist ProV1X. This one is the X. The ProV1s and ProV1Xs have the same exact equator marking. It was just based on availability out of my collection as to what these were today. And 2015 does not have any similar counterparts except for the 2007 release was similar, just a filled-in black version of this one, which we'll cover in just a few seconds here. But this is the 2015 Titleist ProV1 equator marking. Next up we move to our 2013 Titleist ProV1 right here. And this one, being a 13-year-old ProV, is in pretty good shape, and it's got the custom number, so that is pretty cool. And the 2013 Titleist ProV1 equator marking was very similar to the 2011, just the colors differentiated them. Alright, and here's that difference between the 2013 and 2011 Titleist ProV. Not much of one, just the color, as we saw with the 2023 and the 2025 ProV, along with the 2019 and 2017 ProV. And we are getting into some older ProVs right here as we move on to the 2009 release. Alright, here is that 2009 release ProV right here. You've kind of got the rectangles as we've seen with several of the Titleist ProV equator markings. Then with a little half circle cutout with a floating circle and then the arrow. And this one does not have a grayed out counterpart. This was the only year with this equator marking. Next, we move on to the 2007 release date, and yes, I realize this ProV is not in the greatest condition, but it is an older ProV, this one being 19 years since the release. That is a very old golf ball by most standards. And here is the 2015 ball right here to show you the difference. The only real difference is the 2007 release ball had a little bit longer of an equator marking than the Titleist ProV from 2015, but that is really the main difference between these two. Alright, and next we come to our 2005 Titleist ProV1 right here, and because these balls are so old, I did not have 2003 or 2000 in my collection, but luck is with us because the equator markings are so similar. I can just explain the difference to you right here. And if you have one, it will be a very obvious difference. So right here, you've got the Titleist ProV1 from 2005, and you can see that you've got that little dash in between the V1 and the 392. And if you had a 2003 ProV, it would be that rather than having that dash right there in between the 2 and the arrow right here and the P and the arrow right here, there'd be 2 black dots, and that would signify that you have a 2003 Titleist Pro V1 in your hands. And then the 2000 Titleist Pro V, the original release date was no arrows on the side. It just said Titleist, or not Titleist, that would be on the front. It would just have Pro V1 392, and that dash would not be right there. The 392 would just be scooted over towards the V1, and that would be the 2000 Pro V. Alright, and that completes our reverie through history with these Titleist Pro Vs. And if you did find this video helpful and or enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Hopefully, if this video does well enough, I can do more videos like this on the major brands and their models and the differences between the equator markings based on the years they were released. And if you are one of the people who enjoys the hunting videos, don't worry, lots more content like that coming out. But for now, make sure you go ahead and like this video if you want more content like this. But for now, Golf Ball Hunter out.